Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Social Security changes. Now, we all know in October, the Social Security Administration announced a 5.9% cost of living adjustment, but guys, it gets better, okay? Now they're saying that it's going to be a 7.3% adjustment that is on the horizon. Now, there's a lot of things that go into detail, on if this is going to happen or not. But if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of Social Security, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girls got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. It's super easy, right? Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me finding the money, honey. Okay, show me the money, guys. And while you're at it, go ahead and grab a copy of my ebook for you, a friend or two, where I teach you how to make this money on YouTube doing exactly what I'm doing, running my mouth. Grab it or even get you some Amazon Prime free on me. Now, guys, Social Security recipients received their biggest cost of living adjustment last October, and this was like decades, right? Decades. But now they're saying there's even a bigger bump that's going to happen in 2023. Now, according to the early estimate, right? So seniors and others who receive these Social Security benefits, you can see your check rise as much as 7.3 to 7.6%. And I mean, truth be told, we need it, right? With these gasoline prices and everything. But guess who's advocating for you guys? The Senior Citizens League. So they said, hey, look here. That hike for 2022, the 5.9%, while we like it, it was good, right? It's been, this is the last time we had this big increase since the 80s. Now, I'm going to go ahead and keep it real with you guys, right? The bumps are based on inflation from the third quarter. So it doesn't matter what we're having right now. If it does not stick into the third quarter, which I don't want it, you probably won't get this. So there's a strong chance that inflation will continue in 2022, which means you're going to get the bump. But if it doesn't, and for whatever reason it goes down, you won't get the bump. Now, I know I read some of my comments from my seasoned seniors, and they were like, look here. We were all excited about this 5.9% increase, but let's be real, right? Recipients really didn't see that big of adjustment. By the time they took my SNAP benefits, by the time it was wiped out by housing costs, the increased Medicare costs, girl, they could have kept that 5.9% adjustment. And I get it, right? I definitely understand. But 7.3%, how much would that give you a little bit more going into next year? Let me know. And I mean, the adjustment is supposed to keep up with the rising price everywhere. So I don't know. Let me know. This would be interesting to read down below. Now, the Social Security Administration announces each year's cost of living adjustment increase in October, and usually it takes an effect in January. So before last year increases, beneficiaries have been dealing with years worth of much smaller hikes. 3 times since 2010, recipients did not get a bump at all. So, I mean, I know right now we're like, yo, we could use a little bit more, but guys, I mean, normally it was like 1.3%, and what can we do with that, right? So, I mean, I'm going to take it, right? I'm going to take it. Well, let me know down below. What do you think about the 7.6 increase? Are you excited about it? Do you think inflation is going to stay rising? Let me know. Next, we are headed to New Mexico, where thousands of seniors do not have to pay taxes on their Social Security checks. So I like this one, guys. Now, the governor of New Mexico signed a House Bill 163 that will exempt people who make less than $100,000 from paying taxes on their Social Security benefits. Couples who earn less than $150,000, y'all won't be taxed either. So, I mean, like, come on, New Mexico. Now, the tax relief in New Mexico alone will generate about $710 more annually for about 115,000 seniors. So this new legislation will exempt many from paying, but not everyone, okay? And North Dakota is really the only state that has eliminated taxing Social Security benefits altogether. So big ups to North Dakota. Now, there's some other states where you still may be subject to paying like state taxes depending on your income and if you live in one of these states. And that's Colorado, Connecticut, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Mexico, Rhode Island, Utah, Vermont, and West Virginia. Everyone but the state of Alabama, okay? That's why I couldn't remember it. But in those states, you still may have to pay taxes on your Social Security. Next, we're going to discuss how you can use this IRS form to have your federal income taxes withheld. Did you know that when you apply for Social Security benefits, you can request to have federal income taxes withheld? Did you know that? Well, I'm pretty sure you did, but most of us, we need the money, so you don't want to have it withheld. But if you are already receiving benefits and you want to make those changes, then the Social Security Administration advises filling out the form W-4V as in Vic. Federal income taxes are typically paid on Social Security benefits if you have other substantial income in addition to your benefits, such as like if you're still working or you have those wages, maybe you have self-employment interest if you have your own business, or even dividends or any other taxable income. But if you want to go ahead and file taxes, you can download this form. It's W-4V at irs.gov, or you can call the IRS toll-free number at 800-829-3676, and you can do a voluntary withholding request. Now, if you are deaf or hard of hearing, they do have a line separate for that. If you don't have your federal income taxes withheld from your benefits, you are not required to do this, but if you want to do it, I know a lot of people were talking about like their stimulus checks and they did not receive them, and they were receiving Social Security. This is just one way. If you file your taxes, it'll make it a lot easier for anything that comes out. And also you can do like a simplified tax return. So remember, this is just a step you can do. Now, if you have your own business and you're still paying taxes, of course, you will still have to pay like your quarterly taxes. You don't have to do it, but if you want to do it, and if anything comes out in the future, it just makes it a lot easier because the IRS already does have your information. But no worries as well, because remember, back when they were handing out stimulus checks, they sent the information to like the Veteran Affairs Administration as well as the Social Security Administration. So it'll get to you, right? But we know that last time it was just running a little bit late. So no worries. And for our last story on Social Security, there's a new bill that would bar the state of Pennsylvania from keeping Social Security payments that was meant for foster care children. So City Council member Helen Jim, she plans to introduce a new legislation this week in response to a December inquiry report that has found that the city now has been keeping millions of dollars in Social Security benefits that belongs to children in foster care. Y'all, this story was like, wow, it just like really opened my eyes, because not only was the city keeping this money, but they was putting the money back into the city's general funds. So the legislator said, hey, this would end the practice requiring the city to save money for the use themselves. So children will now be able, like when they turn 18, they will be able to have that benefit. So children that are eligible for like Social Security benefits through SSI, which we know this is like a public benefit that is meant for physical, disabled, and financial need, or through the old age survivors and disability insurance. So that's like if a parent or guardian, like if they paid enough into Social Security system before they retired, became disabled, or even died, then the survivor's money is usually owed, and that insurance payment is like given to the child or the children on whom it belongs to. However, though, because a lot of children, if they don't live with a relative or now they're in the foster care system, a lot of times they're assigned like a representative or a payee, and they will help them with their money until they turn 18 to help manage those funds. But in cases like if it's youth that are in the foster care or like any type of government child welfare agency, then it's like the state steps in and it's like, since we're providing you this assistance because we're providing you this home, they keep that money. So it's like when they turn 18, they don't have anything. And between the fiscal years of 2016 and 2020 in Pennsylvania, the state collected like $5 million. So these are benefits that could have went to like benefit the children in foster care, or even when they turn 18, that they would have some money. So now in Pennsylvania, the city now is trying to get that money, instead of it going to the state's general fund and them using it for whatever they want to use it for. Now it would just kind of be put in the account and saved for the child. So I think this is a great thing, a great deal. Let me know, like, if your state is doing this. I was just, like I said, kind of unaware, but there were records that showed, hey, this has been going to the general fund money, and I think it can be better used as well. So this is all that we have that is going on in the lovely world of Social Security, guys. I'm super excited about the possible 7.6% increase. Let me know what you think. There's a lot of legislators that are still talking about the $1,400 stimulus check, which is the Senior Citizens League that is advocating more for it. It's just a one-time benefit, especially now due to the cost of inflation, as well as like just gasoline costs and food costs and just everything. So they are still advocating for that, which according to like their website, it was saying that the payments, if was approved, it wouldn't even go out to like this summer or late spring as well. So that is still on the horizon. There's some senators in Florida that has something that they've introduced as well for Social Security and Medicaid, or excuse me, Social Security and Medicare, but it wasn't too hot that I didn't want to. I think that one would have like riled you guys up. So I did not want to bring that. You can go read about it yourself. It was not really a benefit, an added benefit, I would say that. And there's just a lot that's going on right now with Social Security, and the offices trying to reopen back and just get back into the swing of things. So let me know, have you been trying to contact the office? What do you think about the increase? What do you even think about, hey, you know what, not paying taxes on Social Security, or even, you know, filling out that W-4V form? Is this for you? Is it not? Grab a copy of my ebook, get you some Amazon Prime, and yeah, your girl will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.